Hello everyone, I'm here at VainGlory Replays, and today I'll be starting a new series on how to improve at gaming. For the first episode, I will be discussing how sleep negatively affects performance, and I will be giving a few tips on how to improve as well. The reason why I want the first episode to be about sleep is because gamers are notorious for sacrificing sleep for a few extra hours of playtime, and we have all been there. I've been making an effort to improve at this game, VainGlory. It's a mobile MOBA, and I'm currently at Pinnacle of Awesome, which is one tier away from the top tier, so I'm getting pretty good at it. So that's why I've been looking into ways that I can improve my gaming experience and improve at a faster rate. So first, being tired slows down your thought process. It's been proven that a lack of sleep leads to reduced awareness and concentration. Frequently, I've had times where I'm up past 3 or 4 playing games, and then I notice that I'm getting really groggy and I can't really focus. I'm just making bad move after bad move. I'm not even having fun at that point. So when you have poor alertness and concentration, you're just making the easy decision in your games instead of playing a well thought out game. And second, lack of sleep affects your memory and makes learning difficult. In the past 10 years or so, casual competitive gaming, as contradictory as it sounds, has become a thing. More and more online games have ranking systems that push players to learn and improve as much as they can. So, the typical train of thought is, if I play more, I'll improve more, and I'll play as much as I can, I'll get as good as I can. But if you're lacking sleep, it's going to impair that ability to learn and take away knowledge from playing that you really desire. Have you ever tried to study when you're totally lacking sleep? If you have, you probably understand just how difficult this is. Memory consolidation happens during your sleep, so this means if you get a proper night's sleep, afterwards, your ability to play the game that you want to play will be improved in your sleep, which is pretty cool, right? And third, there's something called sleep debt. And the definition of sleep debt is the difference between the amount of sleep you should be getting and the amount you actually get. It's a deficit that grows every time we take time off of our nightly sleep. And I always used to think I could get like 4 hours of sleep a night for several nights in a row, and I'd be fine if I ended up getting 10 hours of sleep later on, but that's not how it works. Sleep debt's proven to compound where the more sleep you miss, the more it impairs your brain. So, say you're getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep per night, and you know that's not enough for you, the longer you go, the worse off it's going to be. Now that we've talked about ways that lack of sleep can negatively impact your performance, we're going to go over some tips that can help you improve your sleep in both quantity and quality. So, first of all, keep your phone out of your room at night. I used to sleep with my phone in my room. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. First, I would check the time. Then I'd think, I'm just going to check Instagram, then Facebook. Then the next thing I know, I've been up for 3 hours and the sun is rising. And the case might not be that extreme for most people, but it can be helpful to remove the phone, which is full of distractions, from your room. Second, stay off your electronics for the last 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep. There's been a lot more awareness around this about the blue light that's emitted from our devices like our phones, computers, etc. It throws off our sleep patterns, and this can often reduce the quantity and quality of our sleep. So you could read a book, you could take a bath, there's plenty of activities that you could do that aren't involving electronics. And last, establish sleep routines. Establishing routines like having a set time to go to bed or only staying in bed when you want to fall asleep helps program your brain to have a set place and time for when it wants to go to sleep. So that way, say 11 o'clock rolls around, your brain already knows, all right, every night I go to sleep at 11, and then you go to bed and says, okay, yeah, my bed is a place for sleeping. Your brains are made for programming, and you can program it so that it automatically starts winding down at the right place and time for a proper night's sleep. And this also prevents you from having the slippery slope of saying, oh, just one more game, and before you know it, it's 3 or 4 a.m. So give it a try and let me know what you think. In conclusion, being tired slows down your thought process, it affects your memory and makes learning difficult, and you can accumulate sleep debt really easily. These are just a few of the detrimental impacts of a lack of sleep, and perhaps I'll make another video where I go over some more impacts. And the tips that I laid out were to keep your phone out of your room at night, stay off electronics for the last half an hour to an hour before going to sleep, and establish consistent sleep routines. Thanks for watching, and I'll leave you with the rest of this gameplay. Enjoy!